Hi everybody, it's Alex or RCG Blade, and I come to you with an announcement hot off the presses. This is the brand new roadmap released for Nuclear Nightmare. Now, this was initially posted in the official Nuclear Nightmare Discord server. If you aren't a part of that server, first off, it's official. Second of all, good place to meet people to play the game and discuss the game. Third of all, you're going to get cool little inside peeks like these, and these are located in the Inside Scoop channel. So check that out if you do join. Lots of cool info in there with like the new map and stuff. But before I get ahead of myself, let's get into the actual content of this roadmap because there is quite a lot to get through, and I want to offer up a little bit of insight and explanation into what I can here. So first little bit we get is the planned changes for December. This includes the long-awaited base update, something that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. So we can expect to see the introduction of barricades, being able to barricade the doors so that monsters can't get in at night. Mini games, which are going to help you pass the nights. They're going to be a little more fun, a little immersive. Really looking forward to those. The chess should be like a chess computer, kind of like the thing. And then obviously we've seen the pool tables. So a new 8-person land vehicle coming in. This is something I've spoken to Benjamin about. I don't really know what sort of vehicle they're planning. I'm hoping personally for like a drivable, like a really big Bobcat looking kind of I don't know, Arctic terrain vehicle, something cool like that, that's maybe a little bit slower but kind of armored, protected. The Mimic Enemy, I'm very excited for the Mimic Enemy. This has been like one of the top suggestions that we get, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the Mimic Enemies. Reworked playable enemy. So again, the playable enemy character, if you watched my interview with Benjamin, the head dev, the CEO of BG Productions, he said that he wanted to incorporate a bit more of a transformative element to the player enemy character, something that kind of allows you to stay a little bit more true to like the example set in The Thing, where you have this amorphous creature that can just transform and change shape and abilities to kind of better suit its environment. So that's going to be really awesome. A new weapon coming. Always good to have a gun coming in, another way to help stay alive during a rough night. Randomized objectives. I am so excited. I have been waiting for this update because I want to make a updated deep dive breakdown overview of the game, but going over the randomized objectives. So seeing how the newly added randomized tripwires work out, I'm really excited for those new objectives. I think that's going to be a huge change for the game. Great change. We've got another long requested feature, trader mode. So that's going to be not necessarily like Among Us, but kind of a similar mode. If you've ever played one of those kind of, there's several games inspired with that, or that have a game mode featuring that, kind of like Trouble in Terrorist Town. So you would have like a sabotager, and their goal is to kind of interrupt the flow of things, not get caught, make sure that they're, obviously, like the name was just like sabotaging objectives and stuff. So that will be cool. Movable lasers. So like I mentioned before, we've now got the randomized lasers, but the hope is that eventually you'll be able to pick them up, put them down. That way you can block off doors, just kind of better protect yourselves at night. So that is going to be pretty awesome as well. And then of course you're going to have community feedback, quality of life stuff, bug fixing, reworked and enhanced models and animations, all the stuff that we've already been seeing coming from BG. They've been really good with the patches. Even now with all the patches and stability stuff they're doing, we're seeing new content. So December should be a very awesome, interesting month for the game. Now we've got January, where they're hoping to release the brand new forest map, which is something that, again, like many players, I have been waiting for quite a while. So it's going to be a new take on the Nuclear Nightmare game set in a forest, obviously. You're going to have new modes of transportation, such as boats. You're going to have swimming mechanics. You're going to have brand new enemy types, including the long-awaited cult members, which I've been excited for since Benjamin first kind of teased those way back in a dev stream we did. New guns and weapons, obviously, expanding on the core gameplay loop. Obviously, now that we're in a different setting, we're in a forest versus an Arctic tundra. What kind of differences can we expect? It could be a lot of stuff, so I'm really excited for that. New skins, new perks. Who doesn't want new ways to customize, right? I'm excited for the new perks, especially with the ability to sell back perks. Now I've got some more points to spend on my stuff and new skins. Benjamin, buddy, if you're listening to this, I know I've said it before, I'll say it again. I know you're going to add a bear skin at some point, but I need a cowboy skin. I need someone with a big-ass cowboy hat. That's just... oh, that would make the experience peak for me. So Benjamin, again, if you're listening, note that one down. All right, Q1, Q2, 2025. hoped changes. So we've got maps for all of the following locations. Keep in mind, this is a huge goal. I know that they are a very competent and driven dev team. But all I'm saying is, maybe don't get an outrage if not all of this is able to get done. Because, I mean, just let's have a look, right? Map for an underground mine, a bunker or underground facility, underwater map, in space map, jungle map, abandoned city map. Then we've got new game modes, new perk trees, as well as all of the quality of life stuff that you can expect. So that is a huge undertaking. I have faith, personally. I have faith in the team that this can get done. But just imagining the game in a more stable state with all of those additions, I mean, what a value. Seriously, what a value. The final release stuff, obviously this is much further in the future. Final release is expected maybe sometime October next year. Give it like a year in early access. But this is something that Benjamin discussed pretty in depth during our one-on-one, the interview, which, I'll put a link to that interview in the description as well in case you haven't seen it. But, just so you can hear him, talk a bit more about this, given the chance to speak about it, not just, typing little bullet points for a PowerPoint, right? So you're going to be able to upgrade. First off, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. So there will be a boat or submarine or some kind of carrier that is going to be your menu. It's going to be a menu lobby where you're in game, kind of like the Call of Duty World War II headquarters hub. I think Destiny does a similar thing as well. So you're going to have this main place that you can upgrade persistently with your points. You're going to travel to the different maps and areas using that submarine, right? And you are going to essentially change the game from just being these one-off sections to being this huge interactive semi-open world experience, and you can visit your friends, stuff like that. So that is going to be a huge update. That is going to absolutely change this game. I'm really looking forward to it. I got a lot of faith in the devs, having gotten to know them, working alongside them with all the videos and stuff, and the moderation in the Discord, which again, join the Nuclear Nightmare Discord, guys. Good time, great community. Really easy to find some good matches because the server browser is popping off with these 10,000 plus people playing the game now. So yeah, that's it. This is a quick little video. I'm gonna have another video up today talking about the reinforcement mechanic in an in-depth breakdown, because there's a lot of misinfo, a lot of people not understanding that feature. So I spoke directly with Benjamin to clear up the confusion. That video will be coming soon. Anyway, take care, have a good one as always, and I will see you all in the next one.